Solving a crime is just like solving a jigsaw puzzle. Each piece of the puzzle is unique and must fit perfectly in place. Once all pieces are positioned perfectly, you are then able to see a complete picture. So join me and my web sleuthing bestie, Nikki J, and together we can continue to discover the missing pieces to the puzzle in the mysterious disappearance of Naziah Harris. What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for watching this video, tuning in and hanging out with me and Nikki tonight. This video is going to be about Kenyetta Harris. This lady on the screen right now, that is Kenyetta Lady Harris, okay? The mother of Naziah Harris. Naziah Harris, she went missing on what, January 9th, 2024?
Yep, January 9th. Hasn't been seen since.
Yeah, so it's been over a year and her body has not been found. Yeah, it's just a tragic situation. But this is about her mother because I know I was wondering for a long time, just like everybody else, like, where's Lady? Where's her mother? What is happening here? We've been doing some digging and we found some things and it just was all bad. Like, this young lady, she left home at 13, I believe, right?
Yeah, she went away at 13, got in some trouble. We don't know her juvenile background record of criminal offense, but we do know her record as a young lady. Started at 23 years old, a DUI, driving impaired. We don't know if it's DUI or substance abuse or whatnot. Another one that she had was fleeing the scene, receiving stolen property in a stolen vehicle, fleeing the scene in a stolen vehicle. She has multiple charges in 1 year. Started at 23. The last charge she had was at what?
2020?
23. It was at age 23.
2023?
No. She had her first one was when she was 23 years old. That's her first offense.
That's the first one we can find.
Yeah, that's something we could find. And it's just consistently like you're in trouble for the same thing. You're in trouble for fleeing. It's like repeat offender day on this woman, pretty much.
Yeah, so bottom line is basically she was in and out of trouble for years for multiple different types of offenses. I mean, everything from, like we said,
Fleeing the scene.
fleeing the scene, driving stolen vehicles, all over the place, okay? She's been on drugs all her life. We know this because we heard the interview from Naziah's father, and he corroborated this. He said that lady was doing drugs. And you can tell by some of these pictures that we're going to show you that she just deteriorated, like her whole look. She was actually a nice looking lady.
Very attractive.
And I'm not saying this because, she's a stud now. I'm saying this because she just looked very weathered for someone who's 42 years old.
Very
Your
beautiful.
life, yeah, your life tells on you.
It does. I mean, what was that picture when they were doing the they're doing like a celebration, not celebration, but like getting the awareness out, and it was a picture next to her with her cousin Roxy, and I'm like, damn, who is that? And you had to tell me who the hell she was. No teeth, looked like a man. No teeth, no shape. Looked like a man. You said like all the scars on her body.
Mm-hmm. She definitely looks like she's been through some things. And you can just tell she has a hard life. And we're not trying to throw no shade on her. Okay. That's not what we're doing. We are just trying to bring some awareness to the lifestyle, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
you can look
Yeah,
at this picture right here. Okay. And I think a picture sometimes is worth 1,000 words.
it is worth 1,000 words.
We got
Throwing gang signs on her back, throwing the "fuck you."
every last one of these motherfuckers look like they up to no good.
Guy having a cocktail in the back. Just
And then Kenyetta's fresh out of jail and you just throwing up the fuck you sign. Like, why are you even over here with these people?
where your kids at? I don't see no kids in that picture.
I'm glad I don't.
That is
Shit.
true.
The fuck?
That is true.
I'm sorry.
No matter of fact, the only pictures we do see is like you said before is when her kids are a little bit young. You know?
Right. So I don't think she was present in their lives. I think that she was off doing, whatever she was doing. And I get it. You are on drugs. And when you're on drugs, you're a different person. But I say that to say everyone's expecting her to give some sort of different reaction. Well, she wasn't around. She wasn't actively in these kids' lives, so she didn't really see them like that anyway. I'm not saying that she doesn't love her kids. I'm not saying that she
doesn't care about it. I'm just saying that I think it would hit different if she was actually a part of their lives.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So again, she has a very troubled past. She grew up in a very, very dysfunctional family and household. My question is, why would you allow your kids to even be placed in that home? Why didn't you tell um, the state what was going on over there and that the kids would be better off with maybe foster parents or something like that?
Because most people don't want their kids in the system. And then, like you said before, she on drugs. She's not thinking clearly. Obviously, she's absent from her own damn life.
Exactly. That's
She's
my point.
been absent. And the thing, like
Hmm.
you said before, is it's a chaotic household. And what do? We function on how we was raised. If we function in chaos, we gonna still have chaos.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to judge, but you teach what you know. You do
Exactly.
what you know. And it's a shame. Beautiful young woman, beautiful young woman, just went downhill quickly, fast.
Hmm.
42 years old, and she looks like she's older than 42. Like you said, your life tells on you. She's had a very, very hard life,
Absolutely.
very hard life. Couldn't
Mhm.
break the circle. Traumatic home life, wasn't there for her daughter or her son, and like I said, absent from her own life with drugs.
Exactly. And that's why she is, I think, dealing with it the way that she is dealing with it. I don't think she really trusts too
Nobody.
many. Right, exactly. None of these folks that I see coming forward, I wouldn't trust them. It's just like everybody's in this for their own gain at this point. What can I get out of this? Attention whores. And it is very sickening to
It is
me.
very sickening.
I
Very
am
sickening.
so tired of seeing these different people talk all this shit about how much they love and care.
And where were you at when you was loving and caring if you knew what was going on in the
Right.
house?
Everybody claimed they know this was going on for years. So what happened did. And I'm not trying to be funny. But what happened?
What happened is they didn't care enough.
Yeah, everybody was doing what they were doing and living their lives. And now that it's
Out in the public.
right front and center,
And everybody's got a question like, if you knew this was going on, where were you to stop this? And it's a shame.
exactly.
You can't be too big. And it was one thing that was someone said on there. It takes a village to raise a child. Okay, in some cases, but it takes a family to stop something and have a backbone and talk about the shit that was going on. To stop it. If you know somebody's is some way to stop it. And Kenyetta know that house was full of toxics. It's like the skeleton in the closet. Oh no, it's a hurricane of skeletons in that damn closet, and they all coming out, and they all telling on each other.
Absolutely.
I understand that your life was traumatic, but absent from life, and you made a point earlier. You said a tragic, chaotic home. If you're not taught love, how can you show love? If you're not taught right from wrong, how can you teach right from wrong? But what I don't understand is sometimes going to the system for children is sometimes the best outcome.
Right. So when I said about the system or a foster parent, here's my thing.
Uh-huh.
If you know for a fact that you grew up in a situation where you were being abused and taken advantage of and all of these different things, all I'm saying is, why on God's green earth would you even allow, even if you can't have them yourself? There may be a chance that they will have a different type of life. But I know for sure if they stay over here, they're going to endure everything that I endured. The son had already been living there for 5 years before Nasiah was born.
Well, maybe she thought it would be different with her mama. Maybe just for maybe no, maybe you think that she would treat my grandkids a little bit better. Maybe.
Maybe my ass. The level of recklessness by these adults is unacceptable. And I'm sorry, Mom, but you don't get a pass because you were on drugs. They all
Or
failed.
maybe she just was a coward and didn't want to raise her own children.
right back to the same place where we started from.
Yeah. Absent from her own life.
Kenyetta was a product of a vicious cycle of promiscuity, abuse, neglect, no regards for, her body, sleeping with a married man at her job. In the process, got pregnant with her second child, who ended up in the same household where she was abused and mistreated. Baby, when I tell you it's a shame and a scandal.
Pretty much.
I don't believe any of them was really that close to each other. All these people getting up here. Oh, I'm the cousin, I'm the sister, the brother, the mother, the whatever. I want you to tell me where you fall in line at.
Yeah.
Where do you fall in line? How are you actually related? Why is it such a secret? Why is
because
it such
nobody
a
wants
secret?
because nobody wants to take responsibility for what happened to this child. That's why it's a secret. No one wants to have accountability to saying is I was there, I wasn't there. Oh, I'm a distant relative. They're gonna try to distance themselves as far as they can from this little girl being missing. Now here's my thing. This little girl being missing for a year. Why
Hmm.
did her mama ask where my daughter at? Where was she at? Not calling her daughter. That's the thing. That's the thing that kills me. She has to ask people. Talking about Kenyetta Harris, Miss Lady, asking people, well, what they say on the text messages. Why don't you read for yourself what was said on them text messages?
Lady is doing what Lady is doing. She's still on drugs and stuff like that. I'm not trying to judge her, but I'm just saying when you're on drugs and stuff like that, things are not what's important to me and you may not be as important to somebody on drugs.
And check this out. Grandma Annette already told you she don't fucks with her.
Hmm.
Am I making sense?
You are making perfect sense,
And
but
I'm not trying to make any excuses for her or anything like that, but I'm saying she's probably using more drugs than she was using before it happened because she's of the tragedy. So she
then,
probably ain't even in her right fucking mind.
well, didn't she say she was fucked up?
She did.
I'm fucked up. We know you fucked up.
Hmm.
That's the whole
Anyway,
thing. Absent from her own life. Mm.
and I'm at a loss for words. I'm just looking at this picture right here. And it's just sad. It sucks sometimes what things turn out to be. Like now, everybody's all on the internet yelling and screaming, and noses flaring out and shit.
Pointing fingers,
Right.
blaming the other person when they got just as much as blame in this whole
Yeah.
scenario, this whole
Arguing
sad
with each
story.
other. That's why I said I don't think any of them are all that close because if you were that close to your family, you just go talk to them, have a conversation. But you guys are all on the internet talking about each other and bashing each other. And this didn't just start.
No.
It didn't just start. There's
Mm-mm.
no closeness there. And that's just my opinion. Things went to shambles a long time ago with this family. They're all a little bit dysfunctional and seeking attention,
More money.
money and attention. And it's a shame.
Very
It's a
much.
shame to use this tragedy for your own selfish reasons.
Hmm.
That's the part that just, instead of y'all all coming together, being boots on the ground,
No.
that's what a tight family do.
Yeah. Tight family sticks together, close ranks.
Okay. Not spew all the bullshit and shit to people that don't even know you. Okay. And yeah, I'm here for it too. What the fuck? But I'm just saying, wouldn't be me telling all my family's business.
Hell no. Would not be me neither.
Shit. I'd be so distraught and out looking for my niece or cousin or whatever. I don't have time to talk to you right now. I don't have time to be on your podcast. Look,
No, I'll
check
be
this out. I don't have time for that.
or changing it and making it more about me than my niece or my cousin that's missing. I would be searching until my feet bled, my
I
lips.
said,
Yeah,
like I said, and I stand on motherfucking business. You spend too much fucking time online to be boots on the ground. Every time I turn on my fucking TV, internet, phone, I see your face.
talking the same bullshit and not getting nowhere.
Right. Just talking shit, explaining shit, going live. What the?
Go live searching shit.
Yeah, let me see you out in some of these trenches.
You know,
Let me see you out in some of these abandoned vacant houses again.
yeah. Going through people's cars, touching it,
Like,
just nonsense. Like just not just talk in a house talking, going live, reading what they're
arguing with people,
yeah, arguing for no damn reason.
doing Q&A session because I'm watching these comments and I got to see what people are saying. Give a
No,
fuck. Let me tell you something about a responsible spokesperson. They don't even get in the comments,
no, they don't.
okay? Because they don't have time for it and they recognize that this is a public forum, that people can say whatever they want on here.
Mm-hmm. And not feed that bullshit.
They know how to get online, they know how to speak clear and concise and get their message across. They don't have to get on here and tell somebody all this dumb shit, cussing and fussing and flaring their nose out and all this. Like, I'm tired of it. What more has gotten done? Yeah, we're aware and thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
But besides us being aware, there's no movement.
No movement. It's just recycling bullshit. Like you said, pointing fingers here, pointing fingers there. Like you said, boots on the ground. I would not be in the house. I would come back with frostbite from searching from dusk till dawn. I would not be sleeping. I would not be on YouTube arguing with people, telling my family secrets, my family business, and pointing the finger here, here. Oh, I knew about it. Well, what did you do about it?
Hmm.
What are you doing about it now? Just nothing but just bullshit. That's all you doing. Getting on everybody's nerve. I'm the
Right.
spokesperson.
It's some of them that I don't need to see your face again. Not right now.
Hmm.
And I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like you're not bringing anything to the table, especially when I see you battling with people online.
Yeah.
You shouldn't even be interested in what people are saying unless it's a tip about Naziah. Okay? Like, but people are so thirsty for attention
Hmm.
that, ooh, it's my turn to shine by any means necessary.
Yeah.
Creeps.
And the person that needs to get on these lines and the person that needs to be speaking aren't speaking. And yes, lady, I'm talking about you.
Lady don't want no part of what's going on this internet. She like, mm. And lady is more, she's in the streets and stuff like that. So I don't even know. I don't know. I just know what it looks like. Okay. And it looks like a mess. And
Hmm.
that's a shame because all of the bullshit has overshadowed Naziah. And that's a shame.
It is a shame and distraction from what it is. I'm at a loss for words. Like I'm at a loss for words. This family is dysfunctional. All I know is I would do anything to bring her back within reason. I'd be knocking on doors, breaking in
Mhm.
cars, looking for my niece.
These people know that this little girl is no longer with us. They know that. Okay. Because number one, she was clearly pregnant. And that's another video. We're going to talk about that. If you guys like our commentary, go ahead and hit that like and make sure you turn on your notifications because we will be talking about Naziah Harris next. And we're going to get a whole lot more in depth on Naziah and her grandmother and Jarvis and all of those people. But we just wanted to come on and talk about Kenyetta, Lady Harris, and that she's been a trouble soul her whole life. She's, had a lot of criminal activity. She's been tortured by drugs and abuse and multiple things. So she has not been a part of Naziah's life, and I don't think that she has that mother-daughter bond. Okay, to be honest with you, real talk, I don't think anybody had a mother-daughter bond with Naziah. I think she was on her lonesome in that house,
Doing what she want to do, basically.
doing what she wanted to do.
That being said, thank you again for vibing with us tonight. If you enjoyed the way that we deliver true crime, by all means, hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, and turn on your notification. That way you'll be notified every time we find a new piece to the puzzle.